China's lawmakers from the armed forces. They come from the top think tanks and key commanders. It's no surprise to them that many point to the country's yearly defense budget increase as evidence of a threat. But these MPC deputies say the military spending is in line with the economic growth and national defense needs.
We think China's defense budget increase is moderate and reasonable. Although the rise in the past years has surpassed GDP growth, China's military expenditure in 2015 accounts for less than 1.3% of GDP, well below the world average of 2 to 4%.
Chen Zhou is the key expert in the making many of China's defense white papers. It has an informed understanding of the real situation of the PLA. He explains that the budget is earmarked equally for 3 parts: personnel, training and maintenance, and equipment. The Major General says the double-digit increase is also to compensate for the serious underinvestment that has haunted the PLA since the 1980s. And in the 21st century, the army is in a key phase of informationization and mechanization, as well as deepening reform. It also has to expand development in new fields like space and cybersecurity. All this requires money, lots of it.
To achieve the country's security strategy, to protect the country's sovereignty and national interests, and to meet new challenges, China needs to increase its defense budget.
China believes it is under constant strategic pressure with rising maritime risks, territorial disputes, and terrorism threats. Some would argue its military expenditure is still far from what's needed to deal with the increasing severe security challenges. The government has laid out the policy of building a solid national defense and strong armed forces. At the same time, it seeks to take on more international responsibilities in which the PLA plays a key role. China's official military spending is much less than many of the major powers, but is still raising concerns from the rest of the world. The military's aim is to improve conditions for the armed forces amid the rising costs and greater competition. Along with its economic growth, the country's military spending is likely to continue to rise in the future. Han Bin, CCTV, Beijing.